What we do on this committee is at the heart of what Congress is about. It's about keeping executive power in check. It's about holding the administration accountable to the people. And it is investigations to ensure that corruption is not running rampant in this government. We know that Donald Trump, week after week, breaks the law and the Constitution. We know that corruption is alive and well in this White House. And so we, as oversight, have a responsibility to ask the tough questions, to bring the right people in front of our hearings, and to get answers for the American public. And at the same time, we have to make sure that we're making a progress in efficiency and effectiveness, that government is actually working better for the people. And so it's a huge responsibility, but we've got to take this on at this moment. We have to understand that you have a rogue president, a corrupt administration, and the richest man on the planet, as much as they like to say that they're not still coordinating, who has an unlimited amount of money to spend on elections and on influence. This is a dangerous moment. And we've got to take not just the work on this committee, but across our caucus very seriously.
So last night, Jamie Raskin was here, Congressman Raskin was here, and we were talking about, and we had the Attorney General of New Jersey, because that day, Democrats from the House, in connection with Democrats in the Senate, they held a forum, is what they were calling it. It wasn't a hearing because they can't hold the hearing, but it was a forum televised about the lawlessness of the Trump administration, kind of how they're infringing upon people across the country. I thought it was very effective. Is that something we can expect to see from you and Democrats on the Oversight Committee?
You can see a lot more of that. I think one of the things that I pitched to everyone as part of this committee, we've got to not just bring new people to the tent and new people to the table. We've got to expand it. We've got to bring in younger voices. We've got to bring in the next generation of leaders. That's the new Democratic Party. And so I'm honored to receive that support and help lead that way. I think this is a big moment for our caucus, and I'm proud of our caucus, and I thank them. What we also have to do is communicate with people in new ways. We can't just rely on the same old methods of communication. We've got to have hearings across the country. We've got to communicate in new media. We've got to be on the right podcasts, on the right YouTube channel, and reaching folks in ways that people are not used to. That's the only way this is going to work. And new ideas. People are consuming their information now so differently. And we've got to actually reach out and get people and get those ideas out. So you're going to see a lot of new creative ideas out of this committee. And it's an honor to lead an incredible team. We've got incredible members on this committee. Jasmine Crockett, one of the best voices across this country, someone that is an incredible friend. It's folks like her, it's Greg Casar, it's Max Frost, it's Yasmin Ansari, it's so many people, including senior members that we have that are mentors and colleagues. I'm excited about the work ahead.
Congressman, I want to talk about an important issue that is coming to focus in your home state of California. Earlier today, we had Marine vet Alejandro Barranco on Deadline White House with our colleague Jacob Sobroff talking about the violent detainment of his father. I want to warn our viewers, the beginning of this video, before we get into the interview, it begins with agents acting very violently. So watch at your own discretion.
It doesn't take 4 or 5 guys, 200 plus, beating him in the face, pepper spraying him within inches, not even the appropriate distance. Like, that's just unprofessional. Yeah.
You served in Afghanistan. What would have happened if you would have treated a detainee that way in the Marines?
I promise you it would have been a war crime.
Is that worthy of the House Oversight Committee's attention?
Absolutely. And what you just saw there shouldn't be happening in the United States of America. And the fact that this man raised some young men to serve this country and is being treated that way by our own government is disgraceful. And you can rest assured that the Oversight Committee is going to ensure that we hold these folks accountable. If you think about what's happening right now with Homeland Security, with Kristi Noem, with what Pam Bondi is doing across this country, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, these folks are destroying what we know as not just our country, not just our institutions, but the way that we treat people in this country. And so that's got to be investigated, and you can rest assured that that young man and that family deserve justice.